And so let's look at crypto. Crypto's doing good. Bitcoin's kind of at a stalemate, but the stuff that we're got is really good. Like Solana. Solana's going up. Went up 5% today. Cardano's the other one that we got. It's going up. We got this at 50 cents. It's already to 70 cents now. That's beautiful. And we got Maddox. Let's see, where's Maddox at? Donald Trump is going on. Here goes Maddox right here. It's up 3% today. He's at 24 cents. So, you can buy a lot of that. You can buy a lot of that one. A lot of people are getting fart coin. That was a funny one. All right. Let's see the news. Today is the first. Next week I'll be in Hawaii. I'm gonna try to get on here. I think Hawaii's like 3 hours before. Unemployment just came out. They predicted 224. It was at 241, extra 20,000, which is bad. That's not good at all. Last month it was 223, so that's really bad. So this should affect the US30 and Nas to go down because this is an extra 20,000 jobs lost that weren't accounted for this week. That's way off on the forecast. And I think there was like a company that like laid off 20,000 people. I think it was like a big company too. I forgot which one it was. But I went to the mall yesterday because we're getting ready. Me and LaCon are getting ready to go to Hawaii. And she wanted to get some deals at some store called Forever 21. And they said they were still open, but they already shut down. It was like, man, this was like a big brand. They had like kind of cheap clothes from China, probably. And because of the tariffs, they just immediately had Chapter 11. It was like every mall in San Diego had one. That's pretty crazy. That's big. My friends that own restaurants, they're telling me that like there's way less people eating out right now. Um, when you go to Walmart, you see less people there. I was at Costco, there's less people there. So it's not doing that good. But this is bad right here. So 20,000 more people are without a job this week. It was predicted 224, went to 241. That's a big deal. Huge deal. So that's gonna affect some stuff. Let's see if tomorrow, I think tomorrow is the unemployment for the month. And they don't have it. So it's gonna be next Friday. Let's see here. So next Friday is going to be the unemployment for a month. That's the biggest one. And I don't even see it. Maybe it's on another day. That's unemployment for a week. Federal funds rates on the 7th. Cinco de Miles on the 5th. And here it is right here. Unemployment rate tomorrow. That's going to be the one, the monthly one. So that's going to be even a bigger thing tomorrow. All right. That's my crypto just making money. I just swapped it for Tether and swapped it into Maddox and uh, Cardano. USD is strong right now. I wonder why it's so strong and JPY is so weak. It's confusing. Let's see the scanners up here. USD is pretty strong versus everything right now. It's really strong against GBP. But as you see, it was like going up and now it just started going down. This is more stable going up from right here. It's just been going up. Look at this. This thing says it's going up, but it says something's wrong with these graphs. Let's go here. Something's wrong with these graphs. It actually looks like it's going back down now. Forex doesn't know what it wants to do. USD is going up. Got that beautiful call. This is a good one too. It's way up here. Who would still be in that thing? There goes two calls for USD. That's a good one. Beautiful. We could have took this call, the 4-hour call. We could have been here for the whole week. Look at this one right here. It's beautiful also. You know, I always tell people like the higher the time frame, the better the trades usually are. And you make more money. You just put lower lot sizes and let the trade happen for longer. As you see right here, too, to get in right here, and it's way up here for 4 candles. Get in here and it's way down here. That's day candles. It doesn't even look like much, but let me show you something. If we would have got in here and got out right here, that's 159. Let's see what this is. That's 250. You'd have been in for 2 days for this trade. Looks like we just got a trade. Let's see what we got here. Buy US30, buy. 603. We got one sell right here. This sell is a long-term trade. That's on the 4-hour candles. So the other ones that we got buy or sell are the 15 minutes. Those are pretty quick trades. Let's go check it out. So we got this sell right here for the US30 on the 4 hours. But on the 15 minutes, you see us down here at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, you want to buy. Unemployment was such a bad thing. I wonder. Everything's looking good in the last hour. That's the 100. Wow. Everything is good today. Like it's just gonna go up. It's like the complete opposite of when everything was looking like it was gonna go down. Let's look at Apple and see where the pre is. The pre is way down here. $3 down. This is the pre. Somebody was asking me, how do I know where Apple's gonna start at? There's something called the pre. They only do this on stocks, but there's the pre right here. This little orange line is the pre. So I want to get in. I want to definitely get in here. I want to get into Apple. Amazon's way up here. $6 higher. Look at this Solano. I'm loving Solano. Look at it going straight up. Beautiful. All right, so I want to get Apple to go up. And I also want to get and this might not be a trade that's gonna last forever because there was a sale on the 4 hours. But I want to buy right here. So buy US30 down here when it gets here, and I want to buy Apple when it starts. Buy Apple, buy US30. And here we go. Bitcoin's going up. I'm gonna get a Bitcoin buy right now on my because you see it just going up and you see all the other cryptos going up. That's when you want to go on your prop account and trade like a Bitcoin trade. And what I'll do is I'll make it so I can lose $500 or I can make like 1,500. That's just on Bitcoin because Bitcoin, when it gets in a trend, it usually stays in a trend for a little bit. This probably will go up to like $100,000. And so you kind of want to ride on that. Let's see here. Yeah, so I got my take profit at 98,000. So it's 96,000 right now. My take profit is at 98,000. My stop loss is at 9,600 and it's at 9,600, 523. And I've been in an Ethereum trade for 3 days now on my prop account. I had Ethereum to buy, so I bought Bitcoin right now. I had Ethereum to buy from 3 days ago. So let's just see what happened in the last 3 days. So I took this buy right here. I took this buy right here on the day. And look where it's at. It's way up here now. So this looks like something that's going to probably skyrocket. So I like the day trades, like this day trade right here for Bitcoin. If you would have got into that trade right here, you would have beat any prop test or whatever because it was at 80 for 83,000 right here, 83,900. Now it's at 96. So let me show you how much money that is. If you would have had $1 on that, you would have made $12,000. So if you would have had one lot size and you took that trade, and all you got to do is go up 10% on your prop account, and you could have just rode this all the way to the 10%. That's how you beat a prop account. Even this one right here, this looks like it's prime ready. You know, let's say you took it down. The bot told you down on the day. You took it down. Okay, you would have made $40,000 right here. And that would have been in one day. So you would have beat the prop test on that one. Let's see this one right here. If you would have got in right here, this is 20,000. So all you needed was 10,000. So you can see, like right here, I got in right here, and it's right there. That's almost 9,000 that went up. So that's why I love the day trades. The day trades really work good. This is the day where you guys can ask questions. It's Thursday. You guys can ask more questions. Go ahead and mute yourself. Ask some things. We got Apple buy, and we got US30 for a buy. And Nas is consolidated. This is called consolidation when the blue at the top, blue at the bottom, Bollinger Bands are really tight, like a boa constrictor. You can see back here where it was like really loosened up because of this area right here where it was going up. And we just got a buy signal for Nas. We could have got in there. It went straight up since that. Let's see, the US30 is going straight up. It didn't go down to where we want. We just got a buy signal right now for US30. We just got a buy for US30 right now. And I might just get into US30. I'm going to go ahead and get into US30. I'm going to get into US30 for a buy. Buy US30. I'm going to buy US30 right now. Buy US30. Ooh, this says 30 lots. I don't want to take 30 lots right now. I'm going to go ahead and lower my lot sizes and get into US30 for a buy. Put my stop loss at 1%. I'm going to put my take profit at 2%. Okay, I'm in there. Let me jump back on with you guys. All right. So yeah, US30 buy. You had Nas came with the buy, is going straight up already. Let's see if there's an SPX buy. Yeah, buy on SPX too. So the bot called it already. Apple's way down here. Let's go back to the Telegram. Let's see what we got here on the Telegram. Well, there goes that buy right here for US30, buy for the Nas, buy for SPX, buy US30, buy SPX, buy Nas. But then we got long-term signals. So this isn't a trade that you're going to be in all day. This isn't a trade you're going to be in all day. All right. This is a trade we'll probably get out pretty quick. All we want to do is just make our money from this trade, and then we're out of here. Because on the 4 hours, it's calling for a down trade. It's been going up, but it'll probably do something to where it goes up a little bit and then does one of these red candles and comes back down. Right now, it's in nowhere land. What do I mean? Like there's resistances and supports like down here and even down here in this lower level. And there's nothing really close to it. So like in the middle. So let's look one more time here. Amazon's kind of down. Amazon's kind of battling with the government right now. They're gonna put tariffs on all the stuff. They're gonna show you how much tariffs cost. This is like unheard of stuff. All right, if you took the Bitcoin when I did, it's going straight up. I already got some great money out of Bitcoin. I'm not gonna get out right now. I think Bitcoin's in an uptrend. Why do I think that? Because right here, it's saying neutral. It was down here for like the last week, meaning that people were scared, they were in fear. Now it's starting to warm up and people are starting to get greedy, starting to get back into this. Right here, it's almost $3 trillion again. It went up yesterday, 1.6% of the whole market. So these are the things that you want to look at. If you look right here, everything is green lit up, trending coins. And if you look right here, what do you notice? Out of the big guys, right? It's all green, 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 green. This one doesn't matter, is USD, and Tether doesn't matter. Always remember these don't matter because they're supposed to stay at $1. So it shouldn't be too much green or anything like that. But if you look at everything else, everything is going up. All the top 10 coins are going up right now. Everything is green. That's a good indicator that it's a good indicator that Bitcoin's going up when everything's green like that. Hyper liquid. Somebody told me about this. I should have been. I got it that, but it's okay. Let's see. Pi is pretty good. Almost everything today is green. This middle one is today. This one right here is the last 7 days. So if you look, everything all the way to the top 50 is green. Here goes the first one. Number 60 is not green today. Everything else, 42% in one day, 153% a week. Virtuals protocol. Wow. So, you can hop on this Bitcoin like me is going up like a rocket. Doing really good on that one. Let's see, what time is it? All right, we got one more minute. Oh, it started already. I think. Let me try to get Apple. Did Apple start? Yeah, Apple's way down here. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, it started moving too fast. Dang it. Trying to get Apple. Let's see if I can get Apple. The thing is, sometimes, okay, now I can get it. Sometimes you can't get Apple. All right, I just got into Apple. All right. Jeez. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of Apple. Yeah, I'm in goals. Well, Apple, I hope you guys got into Apple. It went way up. I closed out of Apple. I'm gonna get into US30 one more time to buy. US30 to buy. I'm gonna get that one more time. And let me see. And it's going straight down. It might be better just to get that for the. I think he's gonna have a little pop up. I'm gonna take a long-term trade with US30 to go down because that was what it told us on the 4 hours. And US30 is just dropping like it's all the way hot. Let's see if it pops up right here. That 4 hour trade for Apple. I mean, not for Apple. The 4 hour trade for US30 is looking good going down. Just got in here for another buy. Let's see what happens here. All right, it's going up fast like a rocket. We just need to go up a little bit more. It just closed out. So I took US30 for 1%. It kept on going down. I bought it, and then I got in again at the low, and I bought it again, and so I broke even with US30. But Apple went straight up. I won really good on Apple. This is the Apple that we had going up. I won really good. So I'm 1-1 on US30, but the Apple already closed out. It went like to right here, and I got out really fast with Apple. And then I'm on some gold too to sell. The Autobot was selling gold. Let's see. Well, another phenomenal day. So we got into US30. The first trade on US30 was lost. Let me show you what happened. Got into US30 like right around here. It kept on going down. I had it to buy. It kept on going down, so I lost that. Then I got into US30 right here again for 1% to go back up. And so I took 2 trades to go up, and then it closed out the second trade. It closed out the first trade in a stop loss. So I only lost 1%. Then I took it again for 1% going up. I won 1%. And then the Apple, I closed it out myself. I had put it in so quick on the opening market that I couldn't even put in the protection order. And what happened with Apple is Apple went just straight up, like really quick. And so I self-closed it out. I got into Apple down here. And so I self-closed it out. It actually didn't even start right here. It actually started right here. You can see where it started because that's the bottom of the candle. So it started right here. We had Apple going up. We said to buy. It went straight up. Boom. We had US30 to buy. First it went down, closed out our 1%. And so on the opening bell, we're not trying to do long trades. So I tell you guys, basically lower your lot size and stuff like that. But on the opening bell, we're in trades like 5 to 10 minutes. And this should be how much, if you trade anytime throughout the day with your lot size and everything, this could take like a couple minutes to close out a buy or win. The same way it would have took you like maybe 45 minutes. If you would have got this, let's say you got this trade right here to buy right here, okay? And let's say it closed you out up here. That's 15, 30, 45, 1 hour, an hour and 15 minutes. That's how long it would have took this trade right here to get up to this part right here. Right? That's 629 pip movement. So let me show you how, like if you had just got in this trade right here, and that's 500 movement right here in 1 minute when it barely went up, went back down. So this is where I got in at. I got in right here for the second trade to go up. And it closed out right about where it's at right now. So it's the same thing. So what took right here from here to here, an hour and 15 minutes, only took 2 minutes to go here to here in the opening bell. Same thing, 600. So that's why I'm trying to tell you guys that in the opening bell, you're still using the same lot sizes, but the trade's just happening way faster. So I hope you guys understood that. Here it is going up. Some people didn't put their stop loss. They probably never lost the trade. But I did. I put my stop loss at something really close. Not really close, but if it went down 600, I would have lost. And then I got in at the bottom to go up 600 and it won. So that's how I broke even on that one. Does anybody have any questions? Look at Apple shooting like a rocket ship. Come on, Apple. Let's open it up for questions for anybody. Anybody have any questions? Bitcoin went down all the way to right here and shot right back up to where we got it at. No questions, no questions.
Hey Lonnie, I got a question. I'm trying to figure out how to chart my previous trades and look at what they did, good or bad, and then just like learn from them. Do you have a way to do that other than manually?
Um, I usually write them down in a journal, but you would have to basically go back and track where the bot took the trade, and then go back and look and what you want to know is the ones that didn't work, like why didn't they work? And what you'll see is a pattern that
Exactly.
the trade you usually took that didn't work are probably in consolidation. So sometimes when I get a Telegram trade like this right here, I could have got a US30 15-minute trade and I seen right here and it says to buy. Yeah, that kind of went up here, right? But it didn't go far enough. My thing closed out at 600 pips. So you're talking about, well, that's 600. It would have closed out right here too. But um, so if I seen the bot call out, I wouldn't take this trade right here. I would say it's too consolidated. What I'm looking at is the top of the Bollinger Band, the bottom of the Bollinger Band to determine, how consolidated something is. So I wouldn't have liked this trade right here. So most of the trades that I lose are from consolidation. So once you can understand how consolidated, like right here, this is all going down, right? And then one of these, this is an 80% thing. So you got to think on the EMA bounce that when you take 5 trades, you're gonna lose 1. So, and it's always that last one. So like something like this, it's like 1, you won big, 2, you won big. But on the last one right here, you might not have won on this one. So what I mean by the last one is the end of the trend. Sometimes you'll lose that one, but then sometimes it'll keep on going back down and you can still win it, right? But obviously, like right here, unless this candle went down right here on this one, it stopped. So these are the ones that you can kind of see when it stops moving so fast that you're going to end up is moving fast right here. It's moving fast right here. And all of a sudden you start getting this kind of scenario. Even this one right here kind of like started getting consolidated. But you can kind of see like right around this area is trying to squeeze in. So if it told me to take another something right here, it's not moving like it was before. So that's what I'm kind of looking for. I'm looking for when does it start consolidating? Because I don't want to trade in consolidation. I actually like US30 to take it down for a long time because it was giving me down means to sell. Sell, sell, sell. And so everything kind of works like in that way right here. Like even gold, you can see that it was further away, the Bollinger Bands, and now it's getting tight like a boa constrictor. It starts looking like a snake, kind of. And so I avoid trades when it's in that type of scenario. So that's a good question. So what I do is I just look back at the lost trades and I say, what is difference from the lost trades to the ones that I won? And most of the time when I lose a trade is because I didn't look at trading view. I just took a Telegram trade and it ended up being super consolidated. So it could have went either way, you know? Like, let me give you another example of what I'm saying. Like this right here, little candles, right? You see some big stuff over here, but these are all really little. And it tells us to buy. Yes, it won, but I might not have took that because I would have seen like all these little ones adding up right here. Let's see. Let's give you another one. These are kind of moving a little better. And here's what we got. So the 4 hours US30 is going down. We took US30 in the beginning to go up. Yes, it did go up, but probably for the day it's going to go down. So if you take another trade with US30, I would take it going down. Why would I do that? It's like the perfect trade to go down right now because Nas is way down. Nas is way down right now. SPX is way down. And US30 is like in the middle right here. So I really like US30 to take it down. So what you got to watch out for is consolidation, like times where there's little candles and there's not really movement. Those are the ones that you just want to avoid. You don't even want to trade that stuff. Bitcoin went all the way down here. That's another good place to buy it at. And so it might just pop right back up really quick. So look at this. Something like this is like, these are all correlated. These three trades are correlated. So when two of them are doing the same thing and one of them's not, it's a good indicator that the one's going to start doing what the other two are doing. So let's look. Nas is way down here. It did kind of reach back up. SPX is down here. They look like they kind of want to stall out. Let's go to the heat maps. Wow. Wow. Microsoft is up 10%. Microsoft, they might have overtook they might be the biggest company in the world again. 3.23. 3.23. Yeah. Microsoft, man, it'll be on the news today. Microsoft just overtook Apple as the biggest company in the world. Wow. We got to see it live and in person. Well, let's not disrespect Apple. Let's go ahead and add Microsoft on here. What is it? Ticker MSFT. 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 Let's go. Microsoft overtook Apple on the call. That's beautiful. Let's move this by all our other ones. So the reason why we want to look at these right here, this is the foundation for the US30. Everything moves because of these big guys right here. These are the big ones. Apple, Amazon, V, Microsoft, Walmart. Wow. Microsoft is way up right. That'd be interesting to know why they went up like that. That's like pretty crazy. Bitcoin is going crazy. All right. Well, we did really good today, you guys. Hopefully, you guys took that Apple trade. Hopefully, you guys took all the trades. Look at Apple shot way up. I could have stayed in it for way longer, but it's okay. You'll have days like that where you say, man, I could have stayed longer, but it's okay. It's okay. Everything's going back up. I wonder why Microsoft went up so high. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. It's consolidated. Like I wouldn't have took this trade right here. You can't even see anything. Goodness gracious. Look at this. It popped up. I mean, this is something somebody knew this was going to happen. You're talking about a stock going up $40. Wow. It's like some other government threw in billions of dollars or something. Like, how does that happen? The V's up for see this thing. I mean, the US30. I know we got a 4 hour to sell, but it's like if you look, no, I don't think anybody expected that would be like Microsoft going up 10% would be 10 boxes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that would fill up the whole screen so many times to where this will make US30 move by itself. I wouldn't go against US30 or the Nas anymore. I'd probably start taking stuff going up long term because of that Microsoft. Whatever Microsoft just did, I mean, this thing was shooting down like a rocket, and everything started going up really quick. So that was cool that we got to see that. That was really cool. Wow. All right, you guys. Does anybody have any other questions? Next week I'll be in Hawaii. I leave on Sunday. So I might have to switch it to another time because I think Hawaii like 4 hours before. So that would mean that like that would be 2 in the morning. I'll be trading. I think the opening bell happens at 2 a.m. So I might have to set up to where we trade like maybe in the evening time or we'll play it by ear, but something will come out like around Monday on how we're gonna do the 3 days next week. My son, he graduates college, so very proud of him, and it's gonna be an awesome honor to be the dad of a college graduate. I put a lot of time in a single parent to raise my kid as a school kid and stuff like that. And also, he won the president award. He did over 1,000 hours of community services last year in high school, and the president gave him a award and signed it and everything like that. It was really cool. So I'm just proud that he stuck in there, and now he'll go for his master's degree in either law degree or doctorate. And he does international business. All right, you guys, God bless. I got the ministry today, and I'll be out there feeding and preaching and things. So you guys have a great day. If you guys need to call me up. Hopefully you guys took that Apple trade. It went straight up. Everybody should have won on that one. The US30, if you stayed in and didn't get stomped out right here, you're winning. Or if you got stop loss, hopefully you got in again when I told everybody to get in again and you got back that money, broke even on that trade. All right, you guys have a blessed day. Man, let's rock. I think that Bitcoin is going to start going up really fast. I think it's going to go up to like 100,000. And so you want to do like a long-term trade on that and be ready to cash out. That's that's some more money that I just made. If you guys heard that, that's called a crypto wallet. And when you got money coming in, it starts making that kind of sound. All right, you guys have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.